Mike was on mute still. How are we? It's been a long time. I am glad to be back, in some sense. How is everyone? Let me know how the sound is. Mic check. How excited is everyone? I haven't seen this yet. I literally haven't watched it. I had it on for about a minute. It was just them talking at the beginning. I then set it to record, so I've got it all recorded and saved to do breakdowns and that sort of stuff. Then I had to do real life stuff. So I haven't seen this at all. So this is going to be all fresh, all new, all interesting. I just can't wait to see it. I've only heard good things. I've popped into a few of the other guys, James, Expecto Go, and Wizard PhD. I've dropped in just briefly just to say hello because I saw they were live streaming, and I've saw little tiny snippets, and all I've heard is good news. So I'm excited to see exactly what this is. This is something we've been waiting for a long time, so I cannot wait. Hoping everyone is good. Sorry I've been away for a little while. My normal life just got massively hectic, but we're back. We're going to be doing this today. We're going to watch through, react as it goes, and then I've got it all set up to do a breakdown. Just a little one, not like a full breakdown or anything like that. We're just going to go through, see if we can spot any little secrets. But yeah, get involved. Say hello. Come and have a chat. Let me know what you think, what you thought of the trailer. I'm hoping they've answered a few questions. I've seen a snippet of the HUD because I took a screenshot because I needed a screenshot for this. So I took a screenshot, I just randomly clicked on a bit where there was gameplay. So yeah, hopefully we've got some decent stuff in this trailer, and I cannot wait to get into it and watch it with you guys. And let me know what your thoughts are on it. Thanks, buddy. I'm so sorry I didn't get there, mate. I haven't even watched it yet. Haven't even watched it yet. How are you? It's been a long time. Yeah, I will definitely be there for the next one. But like I said, I haven't even watched it yet. I've got home, I've had to do dad stuff, and yeah, haven't even watched it yet. So yeah, looking forward to it. Did you like it? Yeah, it's a nightmare, but it's worth it. Yeah, I'm glad, man. I'm glad that it was good. I am glad it was good. Really? Okay. I've only heard good things. So I cannot wait to see it. I really can. I'm actually buzzing. I'm holding off just... Yeah, I don't even know why I'm holding off. I'm just holding off to... I just... In my head, I've built it up so much, I just don't want it to be bad. But yeah, I'm glad it was good. How was your podcast? Was it good? I'll get into it very soon. I will get into it very soon. God, I look awful. Got home from a long day and... Oh, you're making me more excited, man. I just can't wait. I cannot wait to see this. And, I mean, I want to start off as well. I'm so happy for James, man. James is such a legend. He's such a prominent figure in the community, and I'm just so happy to see him there with the developers, getting the respect that he deserves, and just, yeah, man, it's just so good. Oh, good times, man. I'm glad it went well. Right, should we start watching? I think we should start watching. I'm gonna have the sound down lowish. It might. I hope it's lowish anyway. I'll have the subtitles on so everyone can sort of hear what everyone else is saying in the video. I'm just gonna watch through it and see where it takes me. But I'm just so excited to watch this. So let's get into it. I think. Let's go gameplay. I think. There we go. Albert, man, you didn't need to do that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you so much. Honestly, you don't need to do that. I do this because I'm excited. I'm so excited. You don't need to do that. But I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to coming back on the podcast. Right, let's turn. Actually, let's go back to just chatting for a second. And we will just turn off the Marauder music in the background. And then we'll go back over to this. You are a legend. Oh, look, I pinned it exactly the same time it came through. That was a bit delayed. Right. I can't wait, man. I really can't wait. Let's get into this. Right. Here we go. How's the sound? That sounds like it's a bit loud in my ear, so it's probably loud in yours. I'm not ready. I'm literally not ready. Okay, these are all shots we've seen before. Oh. Everything they release about this game is incredible. Oh, Peeves jumping through the floor I've not seen. That entrance, though, is so good. It's so good. Everything the devs do on this game makes me want to play it more and makes me respect them more. There's Chandler. And it makes me just respect them so much. The effort they're putting in, the love they're putting in, they're just making this game as it should be. And there's James, legend.
He brings you the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. He's the local Merlin conspiracy.
So part of me wants to skip to the gameplay stuff, but I also don't want to miss much. How long is the video? How long is it? 46 minutes. I might... Problem is, I don't know if they're discussing stuff around the game in these chatting bits. I think what I'm going to do for this, I'm going to skip to where it's actually showing gameplay elements. We'll react to the gameplay elements, and then when I do my full breakdown, I'll watch it all properly, and we can discuss it in my full breakdown. But anyone in the chat, come on, let me know what you thought of it. Don't do spoilers, but just let me know what you thought. Okay.
But again, first and foremost, we need to get into this character creator and James.
Okay. So character creator first. Should put subtitles on. There we go.
Andrew, who is going to be doing all of our gameplay capture today, is going to be handing you the controller.
Oh, James, I actually got to play it. I'm so jealous.
These are your presets. So a lot like other games, there's
so presets. So that's a character we see most of the time, isn't it?
Choose for your character.
Second one in.
Get them into like the ballpark of what you want to be, who you want to be, and what you want to change.
Oh man!
And then once you're in that ballpark, all the other tabs let you dial that in.
The characters look really different, like really well done. Feathers, how are you?
Yeah. The very first time that they feel like they have the options.
They don't say anything too major. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. I mean, I don't want this video to be drawn out of just me sat there listening to them talk. So hopefully, if we skip a little bit, then yeah, it's good. The characters look like the differences between all of the avatars so far. It's so. I mean, they look so real. I'm sure I know that guy. I've seen him. I've seen this guy in real life. They look so good. So good. Oh, wow. Look at the hair textures. Look at the lighting around the hair there. Is this running on... PS5, yeah, R1. Yeah, it's running on PS5 as well, man.
The details in your
That's not even like high graphical PC,
and then
you know?
because we knew a lot of people go
That
ahead
is
and they want it
crazy.
right away, even though it's an
That
upgrade
is
later in the game,
great graphics. That they are just putting so much love into it.
some options right up front.
What did you think, Feathers? Did you enjoy it? Did you like the trailer? And Ian, how about you? So face shape, this is. So there's not sliders, so you can't have full customization then by the looks of things. It's not like full sliders, you can adjust different sections. But
Those are your glasses there.
you can pick specific section. So your glasses at the bottom. So I'm guessing this is just initial customization as well. This isn't going to be like everything that you can get for it. Like I would imagine you'll be able to get different things as the game goes on and that sort of stuff as well. You thought it was fantastic.
All kinds of things over the course of the game.
I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, right up front.
I'm glad to see that you thought it was fantastic. The UI is good.
I spend a lot
I've only heard good things. I'm buzzing to see it all. I can't wait. Let's have a look at the. Oh wow, the hair. Things I love in video games that sell it to me is textures on clothing, hair, body hair, and like head hair, and then water effects, and like all of these those things just like really sell games for me. And the hair on this looks great. Oh, you've got full customization of colors as well then, so it's not just your normal colors. You can go full tonks.
Okay, so little behind the scenes, I used to have this type of hair like way back, but
Was it purple?
I wanted silver.
Yeah, so I've literally watched a couple of minutes. I've seen a couple of little snippets because I jumped into James just to drop a like on the video and say hi. I jumped into Wizard PhD just again to say hi. I've seen like 2 minutes of that, and then I've taken a screenshot for my thumbnail, and that's literally it. That's all I've seen so far. So I am literally watching this fresh. I have literally not seen anything, and so the graphics look amazing. Not sure how much side stuff there will be. Okay, does it look a bit sparse? That's one of my concerns. Is it's going to be sparse? But at the same time, I don't think I care, because I will literally just spend days walking around Hogwarts and exploring it. So,
Those are my favorite there.
oh, the scars are good. The scars look good.
Love those.
They look great.
Yeah, you look kind of just like tough. But anyway, so now we're over here.
The scars look great.
Man, this
Eye color,
guy.
nice. This is just the eye color even looks great as well.
Subtle here, you know, really like dialing in that face to really get your.
I don't know how.
So it's not full customization, but I do like that, because if it was full customization, I would spend hours doing this. I'm a little bit upset there's no option for a beard, but I suppose they are kids, so you're probably not gonna have a beard. Voice 1, voice 2. So there's 2 voices. Which are wizard at the bottom. You actually choose your last name. Okay, that's interesting, because I was worried that the last name was going to be specific. Oh,
It's a subtle slider, but you can hear it,
That was quite something.
and so you can kind of.
so voice 2 sounds like a woman.
Yeah, you choose
Voice
which
1 sounds like a boy.
you want. You'll be selecting your difficulty here for today. we'll just
Okay.
go normal, 'cause Andrew's going to be.
You could set your different.
taking
There's
the
story
first
mode as well, which is quite cool.
here, and we can
Just to
talk
go
about
through and
the
explore.
Yeah, with combat and how that plays. But I think
Sorry, I've had a cold and a cough and everything. I'm just recovering from it.
aren't gamers.
So yeah, I was worried that the last name was going to be fixed for us. So I thought that potentially it was going to be fixed and it would be relevant to the story. You know, our surname might be, you know, Gaunt or some character that we know, and it would be relevant to the story. But the fact we can choose our last name, that says that it's not. One second, let me just go back. I just want to quickly see what else there was on that. So last name you can choose. You can choose Witch or Wizard. This would determine your dormitory. Yeah, of course. So obviously the wizards can't go in the female dormitories. That makes sense. Then you've got difficulties, which is great, and the story mode. Amazing. Oh, I'm great. I'm loving this so far. I'm actually loving this. Mods will, yeah, of course they will. Mods will definitely add beards to PC. I want to be rocking a Dumbledore beard as a 15-year-old, just full beard tucked into my trousers.
There you are. You're wearing the House Fanatic robes from the account linking.
Thank you. I do look good. And this is our first look at the Hufflepuff common room, I'm assuming. I mean, dorm room.
Dorm room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the Potter is obviously your surname is your nickname, so I would imagine they've put a surname in there because a lot of the characters will be calling themselves surnames. So
right now we know there's
that'd be
been a lot
good.
of questions about the HUD.
Okay,
because
so
it's
what?
the first time
Oh,
we've
the
done
HUD.
it.
Okay,
So,
let's have a pause a second. So we've got a mini map down the bottom. Looks like the quest. We've got north, south, east, west, which is really interesting. I could spend hours breaking this down now. Then, if we literally have a north, south, east, like west direction, we can literally plot locations in this. I could spend hours breaking this down. So we've got some sort of bottle there. I'm guessing this is going to be potions to, strengthen you or heal you or whatever. We've got, so that's our ancient magic button, builds up over time. So this is what, so before we go into more of this, so my theory was this is going to be a generic button. So you're going to have like your stupefy button, which is just your generic attacks. You're then going to have your more powerful attacks that once you build up or over a certain amount of time or time frames or cooldowns or whatever, you can use specific spells that are more powerful than stupefy. And then over time, you will then build up your ancient magic, which will be like your finisher move. And that's my preference. Looking at this bar here, I think the finisher move guess from me is right so far. So I'm guessing that could be right. But yeah, let's carry on.
Kind of going over it from right to left. On the
Oh, hang on a second. So we got spells here. So that looks Lumos, maybe? Maybe Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. I don't know what that one's going to be. And that's got an arrow. So Accio, maybe? Oh, we're in the Hufflepuff common room as well, aren't we? This is definitely Hufflepuff vibes.
right is what we call our spell diamond. So
Spell
those
diamond.
are,
Okay, bottom right,
you
yeah.
see in it are slottable spells. So we have over 20 slottable spells that you can
20
over the course of
spells.
the game.
Okay.
And that's
20
where the player
spells.
can place them and use them and access them very quickly.
Okay.
To the top left of that is you'll see the D-pad, and on the left is an eyeball, and
Oh,
on
yeah.
the right is a bit of
Yeah.
a grid. So the eyeball is an example of one of, not a slottable spell, but what we call an essential spell.
Okay.
There are certain spells
Revelio.
that are used in very specific contexts, or that we just want on the controller. All
Revelio.
the time. And Revelio is one of those. That's left on the D-pad.
Revelio.
On the right on the D-pad is that grid represents where you might slot spells. And so
Okay.
Okay.
right now, today, we're not going to be going into the spell slotting menu because we feel like there's a lot of spoilers there.
They're not going to show us them all.
So
No, I want to
there's
see them
still
all.
some goodies left to share with everyone.
I want to see
And
them
then,
all.
on the left side, that thing that has the L1 button next to it, that's another thing where we don't want to spoil, but basically that's where you access your tool wheel. So there's a lot of magical tools that you're going to be
So this would be.
brewing and
Oh, mate, he just rocked over and eats an apple.
and so that's where you would access.
So the
some of
tools is
the
going to be
tool
potions,
wheel.
plants.
There are a few things that I left
That
off
sort of
the table
thing.
on the right.
Maybe
The
beasts.
green bar is your health, and basically there's a potion next to it. That's how you might heal. The bar above it, we're keeping a secret for now. I apologize. And all the way on the left is our mini map.
Wait, what are they keeping secret? I missed that, sorry.
Rapidly is our tool wheel.
Okay. Cool.
There are a few things that I left off the table on the right. The green bar is your health, and basically there's a potion next to it. That's how you might heal. The bar.
Oh,
above it,
okay.
we're keeping a secret for now. I apologize. And all the way on the left is our mini map
Mini-map,
with a
yeah.
kind of overhead view of where you are currently.
Okay, so there's different potions. So these potions are like strengthening solution on the left, the L ones.
Fans out there that aren't a huge fan of mini maps because we know they exist. There's also
Kind of wondering how these are going to map to
cool.
turn on or off different elements
to
of
PC.
our HUD. But
Really immerse yourself.
I'm guessing your Q and E and all that sort of stuff will
we'll
map to
go more
different
into the spoilers
spells.
as we get into combat, but that's kind of that's what you're seeing there. And
There's a lot of interactable things as well.
Also, Andrew's giving us a good
Look at the
overview.
details.
I want to call out
Some sweets on the
big
side.
fan of the bedside tables in the dormitories.
There's a book.
Very nice bedside table.
Oh, the detail is just glorious. They just do this so well.
Honey-colored wood was mentioned in the writing. It's part of
That's
it.
interactable over there. We ate some food.
So now
There's another Quidditch player over the side. Oh, it's just stunning. Hufflepuff, honestly, Hufflepuff looks great.
Walking out into
So hopefully, with my theory, we're going to walk out into that main room with all the doors.
To give you that badger sense
And then
sort of feel.
you can eat some more food there. Yes, into the room with all the... Yes. Marvellous. This is exactly what I thought it would be. Each year has got two, male and female, one above each other.
For the Hufflepuff common room. Go back to those common room videos we released.
Oh, so there's a symbol above the what are these called? Flue flames. There's a symbol above it. That's good. So you can see where all the flue flames are.
It's a little bit different, and that is entirely intentional.
That's good to know.
We just want to welcome you to your.
Ah, the common room just feels great.
A little bit differently.
All of the students are a bit static, though. I know this is going to be like a dev mode, so it's not going to be fully lived in or anything like that. But all of the characters, I mean, this one stood up, but again, not really doing much. The plants are dancing.
The details come from J.K. Rowling's writing.
These cactuses, are they Mimbletonia?
Hanging vines,
Didn't even think about that.
badgers on
I haven't put any product in my hair, and it's just drooping down my face. I don't got a comb over.
Which is like elements for each of the houses, right? Like,
Hufflepuff is earth, Ravenclaw's air.
The characters are all just static. I'm guessing this is dev mode. I'm guessing they're going to be a bit more interactive when we're playing.
That for each common room. So
Wow.
it feels earthy. We've got a
Playing
little
and-
passageway. That's what we were.
Look at the cactuses dancing. I love it.
Yeah, it does.
That's such a cool little effect.
but I know you don't want to leave, but we're gonna be leaving.
That is so cool.
I understand.
How is everyone? Come on, if you want to ask me anything,
Like looking back at the past trailers.
ask me anything. Get involved in the chat. Honestly, I'm buzzing about this. I want to talk to you guys about it. So just get involved.
Yeah.
Andrew's going to make use of one of our spells.
Oh look, that's what we saw in the trailer. It was glowing.
Elio right here, because there's a little magic going on.
You notice a little something there.
Field guide page.
So,
To enter above common room, you must tap the barrel 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm to Hogwarts. Oh my god. This is exactly what I wanted. This is perfect. Like, this is... So, not only is it going to... I'm guessing the book's going to store, like, our spells and all that sort of stuff, but this is going to give us lore. Like, deep lore to the game. I'm just going to go around and collect everything. Oh my god, I wonder how many there are.
something that we kind of introduced
Anything we get that is more
pages, and you'll notice a bunch of-
more information is just
you see
great.
we got some XP for it.
I'm trying to finish up my workday. Apologies. Sorry for distracting your workday. There's the kitchen.
So I want to talk about
Let's
that.
go in the kitchen.
So
Oh, there's another Revelio there. Look, there's a Revelio there. That's going to tell us about the kitchen. It's going to tell us about tickling the pear.
we had to ask ourselves, what?
There's some interactable there as well. Look like a little chest.
There may be something you may or may not be able to tickle there. But
You mentioned it.
In our game, we had to answer the question. We're a late fifth year. What does that mean? How do we catch up to the other students?
So where are we now?
Okay.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That was Peeves just sliding down the banister.
We're a late fifth year. What does that mean? How do we catch up to the other students?
Okay. Okay.
And so
That's
we have an answer
amazing.
to that question, and it's given to you by the staff.
What did he just...
Okay.
And so we have an answer to that question, and it's given to you by the staff.
Okay. Okay.
And so we have an answer to that question.
Can anyone else hear Peeves shouting then?
So there's something that we call the wizard's feet
Because
question, and how do
it
we catch up to
sounds
the
like a rude word.
And so we have an answer to that question, and
One second, I'm going to turn the volume up. Let me turn the volume right up on this a second. This is going to overpower me now, I would imagine. But I'm sure Peeves shouts something that's not quite right there.
to the other students. In our game, we had to answer the question, we're a late fifth year. What does that mean? How do we catch up to the other students?
Okay. Okay.
And so
No.
we have an answer to that question, and it's given to you by
I don't know what he's shouting there. It doesn't sound right, mind you. It definitely doesn't sound right. Get my chat back up. There we go.
the staff. So
I
there's
haven't
something
got
that
to the
we
classes
call
yet. I'm
Wizard's Field
hoping
Guide that's granted to
That it's
you
going to be good.
early on in the game.
The cast
And
grounds and
Wizard's
maps,
Field Guide
one-to-one
is
rallies.
how you actually work on
Infantry
catching up with
practice.
the other students.
Ki-
So
yeah,
Andrew, if
kick
you
that
hit pause for me up here before you push forward a little bit.
Okay, right. I
So
just missed the top of the
Field Guide is
staircase. I just want to make sure I haven't missed
how
anything.
you actually work on catching up
That
with the other
vase looks
students.
cool.
So
We
Andrew,
need
if
to
you
have
hit
Flipendo.
pause
Surely
for
we
me
need to
up
have Flipendo.
here before
Ooh.
you put catching up with the other students. So
What is he
Andrew,
saying?
if you hit
What's that?
pause for me
Roll.
up here before you push forward a little bit for
Roll.
students. So Andrew, if you hit pause for
There's like a little question mark here with roll next to it. A game of chance, maybe. So
me
the
up
classes look
here
good, do they?
before you push forward a little bit. You
Niska?
can see in our pause menu, it's got this book theme.
Oh. Oh, look at the book behind. That looks amazing. Gear. So we've just unlocked some new gear. We're level 2. You got the map. Oh my god, look at the map. Oh, I hope it's 3D like that. I hope it's 3D like that. Yes. Quests. So there's multiple quest paths. So there's going to be side missions, main missions, and then something else potentially. Owl post. I called that. I saw the owls all around in different locations. I called that. Settings. So, challenges. Okay, we got challenges there. Collections. Who is this elderly gentleman? He looks rather fetching. Talents. Okay. So do you reckon this would be like flying maybe? Gobstones? I don't know. That's interesting to see. Oh, we didn't get to see class. That's a shame. That's a shame. I can't wait to see what they're like. I cannot wait. And then we got the inventory. Then we got the book in the middle. Okay. This looks so good.
That's your Wizard's Field Guide, and you can see your house kind of crest
in the middle,
overlaid
yeah.
over it.
Okay,
Right? And you
okay.
can
Oh,
see
it's
that
just
on
a
your
house
level
crest as well, yeah. Oh,
so
it's gonna
that
look
the
great.
field guide has
what?
this
I think
magical property of
Gryffindor would
looking
look good there.
out into the world around you, and the reason why it's on loan from the Ministry of Magic and the professors
So
have
cool.
granted it to you as a late 5th-year student.
Hang on, wait, what?
The
This is on
Ministry of
loan?
Magic and the professor out into the world around you, and the reason why it's on loan from the Magic.
Wait, let me go back.
And you can see that on your level as well. So that the field guide has this magical property of looking out into the world around you, and the reason why it's on loan from the Ministry of Magic and the professors
So
have
cool.
granted it to you as a late 5th-year student is because they want it to help you catch up to the other kids. And its magical property is to discover different opportunities to learn and grow all around you. So the way it works is, as you discover gameplay in the game, it actually recognizes that as a challenge, which is kind of
On the bottom.
locked into there.
Okay.
And Andrew, if you go in there, you'll see different types of challenges that are combat challenges, quest
Wow.
challenges.
So this book is lent to us by the Ministry of Magic. This feels like the Time Turner level of epic from Prisoner of Azkaban. Like, this is lent to us by the Ministry. So who made it? See, my theory was Hogwarts history. It's like the beginnings of Hogwarts history. That's really interesting. I wonder if there's more information about it. So these are the challenges. So you've got combat challenges, quests, which has got like an egg on it, which I'm guessing is, I don't even know, an egg, a dragon maybe. Exploration, that's to be expected, but find points of interest. Field guide pages 1%. So there's 100 field guide pages in my looks of things. Possibly. You might be less than 1%, so it's put you at 1%. So there might be 100 to 200. And then room requirements got its whole own section. That's really cool.
Challenges,
Wow.
exploration challenges, and you can see field guide pages are on there as well.
Yeah.
So
1%. We unlocked that one field guide page.
that entire category is one of the ways that the book itself kind of fills
100, I
out
reckon.
into the school and spills out into the school and kind of hides itself with different types of challenges and different things to do around the school
Gasson?
that you're
Hi,
actually going
how are
to
you?
interact
Sorry if I
with
pronounced
to
that wrong.
help you grow as a wizard and practice
What are your
spells.
thoughts so far?
And so
This
that
is the
thing that
first
we
time
just
saying this, so
saw
try
is
not to do
not just a
spoilers.
field guide
I mean, I
challenge
don't really
for
care
your
because I'm
XP.
going to see it anyway.
It's also something that that players can use to
yeah,
learn
I'm hoping
about
you're
the
good.
school as they're traveling around. They spot these little secret facts, and they can kind of play a little bit of a game, discovering all of them. And there are over 100 field guide pages just in Hogwarts alone. So,
Little
I'm
glimpse of the grand
guessing once you
staircase
complete
here. We're not
this,
gonna-
Circular.
there will be
staircase.
stuff that you
all
unlock
the
for doing it.
portraits.
Yeah.
And I did notice the
Oh,
blue
the
flame
grand
just
staircase.
ignite right there, which was so cool.
yeah.
Oh man.
Fast travel
What did you
points
just say?
there.
All the
Match the tower.
portraits.
Yeah.
Free flow
And I did
locations
notice
covered.
the
Okay,
blue
that's
flame
cool.
just ignite
That's really
right
cool.
there, which was so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fast travel points there. House
So is this
hourglasses.
towards
We had
Gryffindor?
to.
No, it can't be towards Gryffindor.
How much fun
That's
was
the
it
Great Hall,
designing
isn't it?
those and putting
Oh,
all
they're
those in
gorgeous.
there?
But
But
Look
they're
at
just
the
like in books.
hourglass.
yeah,
Right
It's
next
a
to
nod
the
to
Great
lore.
Hall.
it's a nod to
Yeah.
lore. House points is not a core mechanic or system in the
Yeah,
game. It is
we didn't turn it
narratively.
into like
Oh, that's a shame.
gameplay system, but it's definitely present throughout our narrative. And
Oh,
there are
okay.
lots of
It's part-
choices where we
not
want to
game.
nod to things that aren't
Look at the
necessarily
snakes.
gameplay systems, but,
Yeah.
Great.
but we
Oh,
nod to
they
them
look
as part of the narrative.
fantastic.
Over to the right
Part of the
there,
Wizarding
Andrew
World.
was teasing
Those
that's the Great
symbols.
Hall over
Yeah.
through those doors. Again,
Well,
we're not
around
going there.
the like
He's just kind
bad
of
guy
like,
areas.
no.
Cool.
Sorry, let me go back. So those symbols, look, that one and that one, they're around the bad guy areas. When we're fighting some of the bad guys in the previous trailers, those symbols are
To the
around it.
right
Part of the
there,
Wizarding
Andrew
World.
was teasing that's the Great
Great
Hall
Hall.
over
Yeah.
through those doors. Again, we're not going there. He's just kind of like, no.
Cool. Cool.
Here's another collectible page. You know, just again showing you like just these things
There we go.
around Hogwarts.
Better? Hopefully that's better. I realised I hadn't turned it down on my actual streaming. Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate that.
That part right there. I recognize
We
that.
might be giving you a little fan service.
Oh, who's that?
With callbacks to those. So.
Who was that? Is there any information on that? It's interactable. It's highlighted. There's got to be something we can do with it.
Be giving you a little fan service here with callbacks to those. So.
And this must be summertime because I noticed these are.
This
summertime.
looks fantastic. There's another one of those pages there.
The detail they put in this is kind of.
I love these windows. They are so good.
Sentient magic castle.
I love these.
Look at
Cheers, mate.
that.
Appreciate it. Ah, straight into the courtyard. So, when they go through the original trailer, they go straight through those double doors, and it leads straight into the Great Hall. They've edited that because that doesn't go straight into the Great Hall. You've got that little room first of all.
And I love the way that when the castle
Cheers, Albert. I appreciate it.
that it
Look at that. Look at the trees.
there are pathways on both sides of things, so you really get a sense of scope. to-
Viaduct Courtyard. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. See the greenhouses in the background over there.
We tried
Oh
so-
my god.
we put a lot of effort in making
Oh my
it-
god, look at them flying past.
We tried so. We put a lot of effort in making.
Wow. See, this looks more lived in. This looks more gameplay than the common rooms. Everyone's moving around, everyone's doing stuff. That looks better. It looks I'm excited by how this looks. Is that Hogsmeade? Wow, look at that. There's a lot of smoke coming up over there as well. Look at that. You can fly on a broom off that bridge. That is so true. That is amazing. You could just fly straight over to Hogsmeade. Look at Hogsmeade in the distance. That is amazing. You could see it. You could see the draw distance is phenomenal as well. The fact you can see that far, that's amazing.
But even just the greenery and stuff, it's Scotland. Yeah. And this castle's been here for hundreds of years.
And there's that.
Just
Oh, wow.
moss and all the trees that have overgrown it, and that landscape.
Exactly the same as me. My first week of playing this will just be exploring everything. Just so that is that interactable? Is it the flame or is it that?
I'm gonna tell Andrew not to interact with that puzzle and to keep moving on.
Did we not get the broom flying over? That's a shame. I mean, we've seen a bit of it, but yeah, I'd like to see just some more exploration. So this is into the dreaded viaduct. The dreaded viaduct entrance that I could not figure out for the life of me where it was in the original gameplay. Wow, it goes down into an amazing looking area. Oh my god, look at that! The smoke coming out the dragon.
Hub of the school. Like it's a big castle, but
I'm gonna get lost.
you get very lost. This is kind of a grand
She literally just said that.
Each direction,
Oh, amazing.
it's green over there, so
Oh, look at that.
over there.
This is not a location we've seen in the films.
Straight ahead, so it's kind of a
The library.
of a lot of the castle.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, green go that way.
Greenhouses. What does that say? here. Oh, mate, there's so much Latin. We're going to need to translate. That's the house. That's the school motto, isn't it? Never tickle a sleeping dragon. So that's the entrance. There's 2 entrances into the library.
Oh my god.
A lot of it'll be subconscious, but it'll help you really learn the castle and feel like you know your way.
Floating book.
That's not to say that it's easy to learn. All of us here still.
So where does? Whoa! Look at that door. Care magical creatures? Well, no, that'd be outside, wouldn't it? That's interesting. I'm interested by this.
It's a castle.
Great point.
Swinging the camera this way and that is.
Transfiguration courtyard, maybe.
He's got this grin on his face over there. That's just like, yeah, I know.
That's the tree that Malfoy was up in when Moody turned him into a ferret.
This is another location where the students will gather, and just kind of chill out.
Nelly Ogspire. We have a name.
To talk to somebody, get a
Some digging will be into that.
Is everything all right?
I cannot wait to fly around. Oh, we're talking.
I'm Nelly, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Dueling keys are back.
The what key?
Ancient runes.
Dueling
Could be.
keys, surely
Definitely could be.
lying about. Rumor is
The
that a
Dueling
Hogwarts
keys.
Professor Mole conjured them to
Professor Mole.
protect
Euphraxia Mole.
cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear.
So
everywhere.
Professor Black's head teacher.
You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will
Confirmed. Professor Black is head teacher. Euphraxia Mole was the last one.
You can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock. Not an easy task. You may find a reward.
Do you reckon we have to fly around and catch them like Harry did?
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I have not wanted to play a game more in my life.
In the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Oh, so they're giving us a little quest.
side quest.
So there's some keys
Cool way to
in the astronomy tower. Okay, so we go up to astronomy tower, we listen for them, and actually, hopefully, would listen for them. So
things like
that'd be good to see.
Teach you some more of the secrets of Hogwarts. I think there's
In
a
this
little
case,
bit of that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So the students are a way to kind of like flesh out the school opportunities around it, what we can do, and then those interactions.
But everyone's agreeing.
Characters,
Just cannot wait to play this game. I just cannot wait to play this game.
some of those things,
It looks great. It is Transfiguration Court Night. That's good to know.
some of these affect characters'
I've
lives,
literally booked a week off work.
the ending of the game.
Cannot wait.
And sometimes it's just
Oh, the wear on the door and everything. It just looks so good. Just the little details. Wow, what is that? Oh, it's just weird marble.
Wow, look at this.
So this is the room that we saw.
Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, so this is Defense Against Dark Arts.
This is one of my favorite locations. And
Wow, this looks so good.
visually, you come in here and just the richness.
Oh my god, it looks great. Okay, so we've got a Morgana-esque. Oh, there's a name. There's not a name. It's a bit like Morgana.
Anywhere else in the castle.
That's a cool image. Morgana and Merlin, anyone? Do it. Definitely do it. I've booked a week off. It coincides with my birthday. So my birthday's on the 13th. So I've taken from the 7th to the 14th off. 2 weeks. That is dedication. I wish I could do 2 weeks, but I think my wife would kill me. So yeah, I can't justify that. That's a cool image. I like this. There's a lot of this male-female witch wizard, female-looking dark imagery. Oh, we've got a little quest tracker. Find the key. Oh, hang on. So there's a flue flame on here. I didn't see which. Oh, so that one is going to be the minor quest. That'll be our major quest. And we've got like dots leading us to it. So we're actually going the wrong way at the moment. That's good to know.
Somebody else that we can talk to, notably a younger student.
Yeah, she looks like.
Zenobia Noak. Noak.
Are you all right?
I'm sure I've heard the name Noak. There's definitely a Noak.
Zenobia Noak, the girl whom
Oh,
everyone
she's
scorns
little.
for no reason.
Oh, why do they hate her?
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies
I
and
think so.
sports.
I think it's got to be.
It's one of the
There's so many hints to it.
no talent moon
Oh, that's a shame. That is a massive shame.
And so I bought my collection down
If
to
only it hadn't been delayed, we could have all been playing it within a week. No, a couple of weeks.
someone would want to play. Are you
But
familiar with
happy
Gobstones?
early birthday
Little balls.
if I don't catch you on a live stream
Grand game.
again.
And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Cobstones. Yes. Sounds
I
awful.
haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Oh, alright.
Which I
Was a
never
bit of a snobby answer, wasn't it?
Not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
You give me. I'm going to get the name of the character wrong now, but the one from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the spoiled one. No, not the spoiled one, the one that keeps chewing gum. She can't lose. That's who she reminds me of.
You caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Well, happy birthday for late February, early March.
I'll see what I can
Okay.
do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find one of my gobstones, come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit.
Okay, so this is like a fetch quest. We're going to find our gobstones. It's going to be filled with it.
I love that interaction. With
That's the
There's so
one.
many ways to
Violet.
deal with that. You can feel for.
Good job.
you can be
Good
empathetic,
job.
you can be
Thanks for
like,
that.
"God, gobstone sounds awful. It sounds like you're just mean." Like,
Yeah, and your opportunities to be mean there are.
Again, look. It's the same imagery again. You've got Merlin. You've got Morgana. Let me go back a little bit. What them? Oh, look at the. Just pause for a second to gush at the lighting effects. Look at that. On the stairs, it's reflecting off of that. Oh my god, it looks so good. You've got the moon imagery. You've got this star in the middle. Is that a skull? Wow. This is linked. This is definitely... Is that eyeballs? They're weird. Ah, that... Oh, did you see that blink? Oh my god, what is that about?
Gobstone's playable. They mentioned it, right?
Yeah.
Straight into defensive arts, dark arts. Oh, look at that. There's the teacher. Oh, what was her name? I can't remember what her name was.
How many things about this like speak to us as fans and that we want to turn into gameplay. And there were calls that we had to make over the course
I
of
completely agree.
and like which things we will and won't include in the bucket.
Dark Detectives, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, it is. It's just creepy looking. Oh, what's this? There's a skull. Looks like some sort of runes on there.
Within the world.
I'm glad they mentioned they're a part of the wizarding world.
Every single time
Part of
there was something that
students'
we regretted because we couldn't include it. We also tried to figure out a way to make sure that it was included in the narrative, included in the stories.
The love they're putting into this game is just unbelievable.
You know, and make it feel like it's definitely part of the world.
Just unbelievable.
And I know here too.
There's even more of it. They are creepy. I don't like them.
All right, we're in Defense Against the Dark Arts class. I recognize that staircase to the left where we were just at. Andrew was walking by. I also recognize.
It's like a goblin. That's weird.
The dragon at the very top. Oh my gosh.
Being in a classroom.
Does anyone remember the teacher's name
How
for me?
classes work, because we've gotten a lot of questions about that. Is it a schedule-based
Oh, wait, they're talking about classrooms, right?
system? Is it so tell us how classes work.
Yeah, so ultimately we decided not to go the sim route. So I think like one of the speculations was, is there time of day and you know that kind of thing. Like, can I miss class at this time of day? And
There
that kind
is
of
a
thing.
day-night cycle.
Yeah, there is a day-night cycle, but everything is very narrative based, and so there's a big mystery going on in the world. There's something happening in the narrative, and we essentially see it as kind of like chapters in that narrative. Each chapter of which has a set of missions that you can choose between as you're progressing through the game, and classes fit within that structure.
That's good. That's what I thought it would be. So it won't necessarily be like this day you've got to go to these classes, but at some point in the conversation it'd be like, let's go to charms. That's the best way I could see them doing it. He cat, you are right. It is he cat. Yes, thank you. It is Professor He cat. Thank you. I was drawing a complete blank. That is the best way to do classes. I'm so glad.
Things that help you advance your spells. It's absolutely true that classes provide all of your major tools throughout the gameplay, your spells, your absolutely true.
So, do you think this is the witch that they was talking about? I think it was in the OWLs, who enjoyed the feeling of turning the flames to tickling sensation. She allowed herself to get caught several times. This is deep lore that I go into, and this is the sort of thing I will be doing when I play the game, but I'm guessing that's who it's going to be, surely.
Absolutely true that classes provide all of your major tools throughout the gameplay, your spells, your major abilities. You get to know the professors. Each one of them has these bespoke kind of events and moments in those missions. And then there are also adjacent.
Okay, so another thing I noticed, if you pause there, you've actually got a marker on screen to show you where you've got to go. It's pointing down, you've got to go downstairs, and then it's over that way. I like that. I like that, just because the map can be slightly confusing if you don't know how to use it, so. Yeah, it might be in a potion. I couldn't remember if it was a spell or a potion. She turned the flames to make them tickle. It's got to be. The attention that they're putting into this game is just perfect. This area looks stunning. The lighting effects are just absolutely glorious. I've specifically bought an RTX graphic card to be able to play this with like ray tracing as well. So I can't wait to see this. There's another blue flame. So I saw this in the original trailer, and I wonder what this was. It just looks like some sort of weird Chinese dragon type symbol, but it could just be a person. It's really cool. Oh my god! Just little things like this blow my mind. Did anyone else see that? Did anyone else see that? The butterfly here flutters as you walk close to it. Oh, it's so good. Just little things like that. Just make this world feel good. It's the way to go. It is the way to go. I'm probably going to be playing on PS5 as well. I'm going to get both. PS5 will be my personal playthrough that I can just chill and relax and play. Everything on PC will be me playing for content, basically. I need to go back and just see that again. I also want to see if there's like a... Oh, we don't know. Do we see it open? I want to see the lighting effects. Is it open? Oh, I didn't show it properly. That's a shame. Oh, look at that. Look at it. And you got the students flying around again. Wow. Oh, it's so good. So good. They are putting so much effort into this, so much detail. Exactly that. Wow. So, this is Slytherin again. This is the same statue, but it's missing the snake and missing the skull, and they've put a star on it instead. Why is this statue everywhere? Because this is nowhere near the dungeons or anything. I mean, I know he's a founder, but this statue is everywhere and just slightly different. It was even in the Haunted Hogsmeade trailer. This is all stars. I'm guessing it's giving you astronomy. Oh, it's the castle. Definitely going to be multiple. Wait, what did she say about Marauders? I heard Marauder and just instantly thought they were talking about me then, and I realised that no, it's not me. Yeah, amazing. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I didn't notice that. Where does it come up? Can you tell me where that comes up, this loading icon? When we go through the door. Oh, at the bottom. I literally saw it there. Yeah. Good spot. Yeah, I think this is going to be a stripped back version.
I heard something.
Yeah. Speaking of characters,
Speaking of magic,
There's Peeves.
Mr. Magic himself.
Oh my god, did he knock all the books out of his hand? Please, I need to go back and watch this again. Apologies.
Hogwarts has character. Hogwarts is its own character no matter where you go.
yeah.
Feels just a little bit different.
Level 1 lock. So I'm guessing you have to learn Alohomora and level up Alohomora then. It's probably autosave, you're right, Feathers. Yeah, it's probably autosave. So I'm guessing you can level up your spells because that's level lock 1. We're not going to use picks, are we? Because we're wizards, let's face it. So we're going to level that up. We're going to have to level our spells up. As I thought, because we've seen Incendio done different ways. Incendio has like a massive area effect, so there's going to be ways to level up spells.
Magic for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It's going to kind of grow and develop. Oh, I heard something.
Yeah. Speaking of characters,
Oh my god.
Mr. Magic himself.
My future poltergeist too.
You know, we talked about building on.
I can't wait to see Peeves.
Statue over to the side.
What is that?
That's
Oh, there's so much to see.
Lachlan the Lanky, and he's got his
Lachlan the Lanky.
friend, and I think if players don't know, there's another
Oh my god, what is this map?
Revelio page there.
Yeah, there's a
We're going to have to zoom in on this bit in a bit to see what that says. I'm intrigued by this.
map of Argyleshire. We know the fat
Oh,
lady.
Argyleshire.
hides-
Oh my god, that's so cool. That is amazing. When Sirius Black attacked her, she was hiding the map of Argyleshire.
that's right.
was the third book.
They've gone into so much detail.
Personality by how it looks, or we just passed a music hallway where the portraits have kind of taken it over, and so the sound. maybe-
Wow.
All right, I gotta call this out here. I know there's been some criticism in the past that our trailers and our gameplay and what we've shown so far has not had enough owls. Okay, so here we are at the owlery. We're looking directly.
Oh, that's great.
To show you all of the owls.
It's a lot of owls.
It's a lot of owls at the owlery.
There's a zoom function there.
Rolling down that.
Is that like free aim, do you reckon?
No, I also love that as I one of my favorite things about
The Owlery is miles away.
outside of the school is that all those things that I see are places that I
It is a trek to go send a letter.
can visit. I just love that sensation. knowing
Walcock
that I
Tower.
can go.
That lovely Scottish countryside.
There's another statue you can interact with there. It's the same statue.
And again, but a fraction of this.
Oh, that's great.
Castle, but we're closing
That
in
is
on
so
the
good.
clock tower, so another recognizable location. But this is where Crossed Wands, which is the secret, not so secret dueling club, is that the students
Oh,
get
okay.
together. Professors definitely know about it, but they think they're being clever. And it's run by Luke and Brattle
I
here.
like that.
Who's in a younger year, but we kind of like that this.
Yeah, at least if they're in your locker, if they're in your dorm room, you don't have to go too far.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to
Oh,
begin now?
combat. Yes.
That would be wonderful.
Yes.
All your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
This little Gavroche.
Opportunity
I like him.
to jump into combat because really in the game this is going to be the first time where you yourself get to learn about combat and combos in a big way and in a new way.
Okay, so this is the combo at the top.
Game, like, really starts to
So it
open
starts
up
with back here?
possibilities,
So,
And then stupefy, I guess it.
Set up a training dummy, and this is kind of an activity where you're supposed to execute according to kind of the iconography on the top. Now, what we see on the top is the Accio spell. followed
Okay,
by
sweet.
Or what we just kind of lovingly refer to as basic shots. There's certain spells what the wizards kind of like use, just kind of fling. Andrew's using one now.
Okay.
You trigger that by tapping R2 on your controller, so you can see in the corner.
So just
R2.
general shot.
If you tap R2, that throws out a basic.
So is that not stupefy then? It looks like stupefy, right?
To all of the spells that you might slot. So if you hold R2 instead, you can see how the diamond expands. And if you
Marvelous.
also-
That's how I thought it'd be.
And so if you hold it again, it expands. And so.
So we can just use it as much as we want then.
You slotted while you're holding that button can now be tapped with your face buttons.
Awesome.
And not only that, but over the course of the game, you can gain additional spell diamonds, up to 4 additional ones, so that you can
4?
16 spells, pretty much instantly.
Wow, there's only 20 spells, they said.
Fulfill the fantasy of in combat. I need to be able to access things very rapidly.
Yeah.
And so you learn over the course of these events, how to juggle not just the spell casting, but also it.
So I'm guessing that's going to be all of the R buttons, right?
Another feature of the wheel, which is their cooldowns. So as you're casting spells, just to make sure that you're not just kind of like repeatedly using one thing over and over and over again.
So that's got to be Wingardium Leviosa.
He's using
Yeah.
on the wheel, and then as you progress through the game, there are different things that can affect things, like
Nice.
cooldowns through your talents, different things.
I wonder what this red one is.
Juggle and adjust and update those things.
This one.
And so if you hold down R2 and you tap the D-pad, it will switch between your other diamonds if you've unlocked them, and that's
Okay.
how you access all those.
Oh man.
Okay, that's good.
So looks like we're about to get some action over here.
Yeah. So this is the way to kind of learn.
I thought there'd be. I don't know. I don't know if I did think there'd be more. There's a lot. 16 is a lot of spells for gameplay.
Accio, tap, tap, tap. Awesome.
Well done, Andrew.
And that's just to get
1 second. What was the first one? Oh, it was Wingardium Leviosa. We didn't see what the other one was. Yeah, I think 16 is a lot for gameplay. But then again, there's going to be other spells like Lumos. I don't know. Is that Lumos? It might be Lumos. Weird. I don't know.
You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during
But then again, if you think about it in a way of 16
challenger now.
different ways to attack different enemies,
something a little more challenging.
then that would make sense.
Now let's talk about some more features of the combat system.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I really like this kid.
So we're going to be able to kind of pause the action and talk about what you're seeing on the screen, because there is about to be a lot going on.
Oh, come on! They could have just name dropped the Ravenclaw.
Here you can select
They could just put a Ravenclaw name at the bottom.
somebody else, some of your classmates.
Where is the Ravenclaw?
In this case, we're not. We want that action to feel a little more frantic towards you to really get you that sense of
Yeah, I suppose. You're right. I don't know how many I was expecting, to be honest. So,
Got quite the reputation.
but I just think with the amount of
Off the jump.
people that the different enemies you're gonna be having, like different spells will affect them in different ways, and if you can level them up as well.
But we can probably just kind of jump in. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's likely what's going to be 16 combat spells.
Like the enemies do too.
Whoa.
You can actually play with that when it comes to the spell casting. So you notice that there are different colored kind of shields around the different characters, and you also notice that your spells have different colors on them. So to help players understand kind of like the function of their spells, we're trying to put them into brackets. So there are damage spells, there are force spells, there are I'm forgetting the other one, all this control spells. And so those things for the player, they wind up also being a color indicator for which actual spell to use to break the different shields that.
Oh.
That way it
Well,
rewards
that's
the
in depth.
attention that you're paying on things.
That's really in depth. You've got to use specific spells to break their. And that's not just. Oh, so that's before you're about to get hit.
Break down different things that you're saying. So you notice at the top that we're kind of like calling out which enemy you currently
Constance
target,
Dagworth.
and health, and so as you target different characters, you'll be able to get that breakdown. The halo over your head. Whenever an enemy is about to an attack, it's almost like you have a little bit of a sixth sense for those things that are coming. If you see the halo, it means there's an incoming attack, and if you tap the triangle button by default, then that you'll be able to deflect that attack that comes in and off with protect.
And I love that deflect where it goes off and
Nice.
hits things up and kind of breaks things off.
Okay.
Then it doesn't just deflect, it also deflects and turns around with a counter attack stupefy that actually stuns the enemy. And you can
Oh,
also
amazing.
in your combos and stuff. So if you're focused on a character, and you're doing your thing, and someone else attacks you, you can actually turn that attack into a direct attack on the person that you're comboing.
Back into game.
Because they just use a purple spell there. Right, okay.
Pretty handily finish these other students off here. Win this duel.
How fast it is.
Damn. That's brutal. The students.
Yeah, we really felt like in the movies.
I'm really annoyed they didn't use the other two spells because I don't know what this red one is.
It's kind of like there's this element of kind of like fencing.
Yeah, there's more than 16. They said that there's at least 20. So there's more than 16.
A lot of things that
I
we
think they
did
said 20.
with our
But
controls.
yeah, you'd have to change them out and pick which ones are going to be best for each situation.
Pretty unique to the Wizarding World.
Let me just quickly pop back. I just want to see the names of these characters as you fight them. Constance Dagworth, Nerida Roberts, and Hector Jenkins. Okay, no specific names of note.
Next time round. See you then, Speak.
Crossroads round 2. Quest completed. Okay.
Wrap it up for us for now for what we wanted to show you. Character creator, tour of Hogwarts.
Oh no, I want more.
But we didn't want to leave you without maybe a little taste of something that we may show in the future, may show next time. So leaving the castle, going out here.
What did you overhear?
More owls confirmed.
Owl mail. There's the owlry again. Yes, all of the owls.
Blue flame there.
But yeah, just heading out here again to show you like from Hogwarts.
There's these balloons that we see for flying.
World beyond Hogwarts, and this is not somewhere where we're going today.
Look at the forest.
We will definitely be taking you in the future.
Oh wow. Oh, it looks so good.
The scale of the castle back there. All right, so we're gonna wrap things up here, but
There's so much to explore.
everything that you've seen, but I think James, you may have.
Yeah, I'm sure I heard it somewhere.
At the end of things, so while we're done with
It is
showing
stunningly beautiful.
just a few things that you want to pick Alan and Boston's brains about.
It is stunningly beautiful. They've just done so wow. Every single thing I see of this game just makes me incredibly trusting of the game devs to know this game is going to be perfect. It will be one of the best games ever created. Ever.
Some things you want to talk a little more about, I'm sure.
It's good to see. The more they show, the better, in my opinion. I just want to keep seeing more. Stop showing me story elements now. Just show me exploration. I just want to see more and more of the exploration.
So not everything, but there are certain things with hairstyle, hair color, so kind of like core shapes, like with the body and face, not after the fact. But there are lots of things. There's kind of a barbell
Okay.
and Hogsmeade that you can go to.
Standard customization. You can't change your body.
You could change your hair color for holidays and stuff.
Polyjuice potion would be any way to do that.
And the game features a lot of
I love James. He's such a legend. I'm so glad he's getting on stuff like this because he deserves it.
character and the stuff that you have the character creator. It's like a smaller set of what you saw there.
Okay. Oh my god. Awesome. Next.
It would be good to know how we summon it. I think that's going to be the most canon and easy way to do it is just Accio it. In one of the trailers, it did just appear. It just sort of appeared out of our being. So I think the easiest way would be Accio it, similar to like a horse. When like in games when they for a horse. Accio Broom appears behind you. Easiest way to explain it.
Secrets in our castle to explore, and so I think there's a bunch of things to do. And when it comes to class, as I mentioned earlier, it's not just kind of like the mainline stuff. There are kind of like extracurricular assignments, some of which are optional, some of which
100%.
are kind of like blockers for main mission. Kind of like you can't go on this mission until you have the spell, and then the spell is open. The assignment and how you complete it with your professor. And so
Okay,
there are
that makes sense.
opportunities to study.
That makes sense.
Like with that, but they do all take the form of our mission structure.
As you mentioned earlier. Wow.
That makes sense.
Let's get into some combat right quick. Do spells have different levels, or are they all equal?
Spells have different levels, or are
They level up.
I'm trying to think of how to describe that. So each spell has kind of like its own core identity and what it does in the game, with regards to both kind of like puzzling, world exploration, and
Didn't even think some of these spells can be used for puzzling.
And then
We've got to have Flipendo just to get beans out of stuff.
when you go into that, it's kind of like each of those spells has ways to kind of like advance and grow and change. And as you spend talents, in some cases,
So they grow.
changes like the way you approach the battlefield and things like that. So I'd say that's no more true than with like dark arts, for example. And as you go down that line and you kind of play around with those talents, it really does start to kind of like affect even how you approach combat and how you think about the battlefield.
All the Horcruxes in the back.
touching the dark art stuff, but I know many of you guys will be.
Maybe on your second playthrough?
Yeah, second playthrough, yes. Dark Hufflepuff coming.
Okay. I'm not going to go into the Q&A section too much. I'm going to stop it there. We are going to open up into my my video editor that I've got, and we're going to have a look and see, basically zooming in on some of these locations quickly, see what we can find, see if we can find any little secrets or anything like that, and do a mini breakdown now. Obviously the full breakdown will come out as a video, but I just want to do a little mini breakdown here with you guys and see what we can all spot together. Does that sound good? Does that sound good? Let's go back over to gameplay. There we go. And we want to hide this one. We want to go for that one instead. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, it is what I wanted to do. We're on the wrong page though. There we go. Marvelous. Right. So I've got this all set up so I can skip through it, but I can also zoom in and zoom out as we go through. So, where shall we start? I've lost the chat. 1 second. Let me find the chat again. There we go. There we go. Right. Let's start frame by frame in it. I need to zoom in a little bit because that's not frame by frame. Okay, we've seen the Hufflepuff common room a little bit already, haven't we? Let's get outside, just make sure there's nothing that we haven't missed in the Hufflepuff common room. The quality isn't going to be perfect. I've got it set to the highest standard, but it is pre-render, so the quality will be as good as I can get it, basically. Okay. So we've seen a lot of this sort of stuff before. Right, here we go. This is a location we haven't seen before. Let's start going through this. I'm intrigued by this little symbol here as we come around this corner, and it says roll, and there is like a question mark there. So let's zoom in on that a little bit. So here there is like a Riddler symbol with a question mark. It's got square to roll. So I'm guessing there is some sort of game of chance or something that we can partake in there potentially, which is interesting to see. That just looks great. That also looks like it's got Hufflepuff on it. It's a badger, right? Let's keep on moving. Keep that at the top. Okay, so any hidden details in these? So gear, this is, so it's showing a hat. I didn't notice that the first time. So gear is showing a hat. So this is going to be like, it maybe clothing, certain clothing actually boosts our like strength, our defense, that sort of stuff. Potentially it could have something to do with the vase, yeah. Every time I click off to the chat, I might not be able to do the chat at the moment. Like highlight some of your messages. I'll try and do it, but it's every time I do it, you're going to see the stream in the background. It's going to look a bit weird. But yeah, I'm guessing that yeah, it could be something to do with the vase. The vase is very prominent in that location. Yeah, potentially if we roll all of them, we do get a reward. That could make sense. Just bear with me. I don't know how to stop it from doing that. For some reason, with my editing software, every time I click off of the actual editing software, it closes that extra window that I'm doing it full screen on, basically. So yeah, so gear. looks like clothing is going to affect our powers. Inventory, that's just standard. Talents, we don't know what that is. I'm suggesting potentially that's locked. I don't know if that's the symbol for the talents, which could be like linking to Hello Amora potentially. But yeah, I'm suggesting that potentially that's locked. We've then got this really interesting guy at the bottom, collections. The skills we've got with our challenges, isn't it? With beasts. We've got the standard settings, we've got Owl Post. See, that's intriguing. How do you think that's going to go into it? Then we've got quests. Obviously, we're going to pick up loads of them as we go. And then we've got the map, which looks really good. And this just looks great in the background. With the field guide. It looks so good. Let's keep moving through, see what else we get. Oh, this is very zoomed in on these people. Apologies, guys. Okay, so we're now in challenges at the top. So we've got combat, which has this long sleeved, that is a hell of a wizard sleeve he's got going on there. We've then got quests with this dragon egg. It definitely looks like a dragon egg because it looks like lava underneath it. We've got exploration, which is just, and I genuinely love that. That is a sort of thing that I would like having as like a background on my phone because it just looks amazing. Field guide pages, we know what they are. That's where you collect them, and then the room of requirements has got its own section as well. So that's cool to see. Zoom out a little bit, and then we'll go forward a bit more. Okay, so now we're in the grand staircase. Let's go and have a look through this bit. Oh wait, what was that effect? Oh, when you come out of it, the little effect that you get as they all like disappear looks amazing. What's on the book behind? Nothing legible. That's a shame. Okay. So then we've got the flue flame there, and then the grand staircase, which obviously lead up to Gryffindor. Flue flame's found, so that's discovering some of that. Looks amazing. I haven't really been paying too much attention to how many of the portraits move, but I noticed in the Hufflepuff common room, like nearly all of them did, which is an incredible feat of its own. The lighting effects are just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh yes, let's take a good look at this. So we've got the hourglasses. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a zoom in. So we got Gryffindor. It's got the lion at the top. It's got the red rubies. Not a lot of detail on that, to be fair. It is just a sturdy, strong, courageous base. You then got Hufflepuff, and it's curved and looks organic and growing, and it just looks very, very Hufflepuff. You've got the Ravenclaw one, which is just so regal and glorious. I'm a Ravenclaw, just to let everyone know as well. And then I'm sure if we move along a little bit, we'll get a better view of Slytherin. As it pans round, there we go. You got Slytherin, and then that's the only one that's silver as well, which is really interesting because Ravenclaw. Oh no, Ravenclaw should be bronze. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Silver, yeah. So, oh, it looks so good. It looks great. It really does look perfect. They do such a great job with designing these things. I don't know whether you're wooing me or booing me, but I think you might be a fellow Ravenclaw. Let's go a bit further forward. So we go out into this area. So this is where we collect the book. So I'm guessing we use Accio for that. You was with me. That's good. That's good. How are you, Mr. Lovemit? I hope you're going good. I hope you are good on this evening. Have you been streaming today? Oh, what happened there? We went straight to the beginning. We didn't want to do that. It's not a problem, Feathers. It's not a problem at all. I knew what you meant. Right, where were we? I have lost where we were. Right, this bit here. Right, okay, so about there, I reckon. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's move forward through this because I want to see this location. I want to see how we use Accio. So it is Accio that we use. But does it actually light up? I've got the chat at the bottom, which I can't really see it because I've got the chat on. But you're aiming there. Does the cooldown trigger? So the spells at the bottom right got bigger then. So you're using it. You've pressed triangle. So the cooldown doesn't activate. It doesn't look like it activates anyway. Not in the real world. In fighting, it looks like it activates, but the cooldown doesn't activate now. Then we've got this statue down here. And this is the same one that we saw a bit later on as well. I'm intrigued to see who this is going to be. There's not really a lot of information at all. It's very strange. But that statue is elsewhere as well. And then we've got, so to the left there is another of those pages. The pages for the field guide that we can pick up. So that'll tell us about that plaque, I would imagine, which would be interesting to see where that plaque came from. Then we have a look at these glorious windows, and then we head outside. Oh, the gameplay footage looks so good, love mate. It looks so good. Honestly, it's more than I could have expected from it. It looks great. Okay, so these students again are very static. They're not really doing a lot. But the courtyard looks great. Look how good the robes look as well, by the way. And this goes straight down into the viaduct. The castle is just so expansive. It's so expansive. There's so much to find. Alright, this is a scene I want to look at because I want to see what Hogwarts looks like. Hogsmeade looks like in the distance. Okay. Because it's unrendered, we can't see too much of it. There's definitely smoke rising over the back here, which I'm guessing is part of the storyline. It's a shame that it's not rendering in. Let's move forward very slightly. See if I can get it slightly better. Does he look out again? Don't know if he does. I'm going to have to re-render this and then zoom in again to see what we can find on that. Just see if I can get it slightly better. Let's go back one. Can't get it much better, guys. I do apologise. It will have to wait for the long distance stuff for when I'm doing the full trailer breakdown. It's crazy. I didn't think it would be as good as this. I thought it would be good, but just not as good as they're making it. Just look at that. It is just unbelievable. It is just Hogwarts brought to life. It is crazy. So then we go into the viaduct. So this is from the original trailer. This is with all the banners hanging down that we saw in the original trailers. So this is a really cool area. And this area, for me, blew me away. I think this is my favourite area we've seen in this trailer. Because this area is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that dragon on the wall breathing smoke as it looks at it. That is unbelievable. Let me just zoom in on the actual gameplay again. We need to see them talking to the side, do we? Oh, there we go. So this statue, this gives me Ministry of Magic vibes. Like this was obviously never shown in the books, or never really mentioned in the books or shown in the films. But this area is just so awesome. Like I could see this being like a hub of the school. Like meet me by the library. Yeah, right. I'll just sit and wait by this awesome fountain in this amazing looking location, looking out through these doors to the greenhouses and this epic stained glass window. It's such a cool area. Honestly, look at it. It's amazing. And I'm trying to think of gameplay elements as well, like the design of this with the fountain in the middle and all that sort of stuff. Like, you know, there's going to be times when you're sneaking into the library. Like, you know, there's times when you're sneaking to the library, so that fountain is going to be something for you to hide behind. Like, I'm sure there's going to be other elements that I haven't really noticed up until now that you're going to be hiding. Maybe the pillars, like these pillars sort of seem to stick out slightly, so maybe you'd be hiding behind these pillars to hide from people, like hide from prefects as you're sneaking into the library. That is exactly how I'm going to be playing the game. I am going to be just getting completely lost and just exploring everything that I can. Oh, it's just stunning. So there's another question mark. There's another question mark. Who said it earlier? Someone said it earlier, didn't you? There's another question mark. There is the other question mark. So maybe this has got something to do. I don't really know. There's not a. Is that even a door? That might not even be a door, you know. That might not even be a door. I'm not sure. It looks. Is it a door or is it a mirror? That's really peculiar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not 12 months or anything like that. How many things are in a zodiac? Oh, then again, saying the year of the unicorn is not in the zodiac, is it? That's a three-headed serpent. That's a demiguise. I'll zoom in a little bit more. I'm very concerned about losing the quality. Manticore, maybe? Can I get it slightly better? Can we get it slightly better? No, there's not many. What about? It's the best we can get it. Can anyone else see any other creatures? That looks like a dragon head. There's 12 in the zodiac. So, demiguise, unicorn, Possibly a dragon head. Three-headed serpent of some sort. I'm not sure. Possibly a manticore. I would imagine a grap one's got to be on here somewhere, right? Yeah. When I get this rendered properly, we'll have a good look at that. I might have a look, see if we can do a screenshot shortly of the actual game. I'm really intrigued by that door. That's the most intriguing thing so far for me. Really intrigued by that door. Let's skip forward a little bit, get past some talking. So, out into Transfiguration Courtyard. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. We're in the Transfiguration Courtyard. So this is the dragon we've seen in a few of the trailers and a few of the students talking. We got the tree that Malfoy was in the courtyard, and then this is where we first start talking to characters. There's not really going to be a lot to see in the conversation. Let's skip through this conversation. So she's talking about these keys, which is the quest we've obviously got to go and do next. And then let's move forward slightly. So we're coming to the Defense Against the Dark Arts location, which just looks awesome. Is this a character we go speak to over in the corner here? Or is it not? No, it's not. There's another quest in the corner there. Look. There's a character over behind our character's head now. There's a quest there that we can go do. There's also something flying around that these students are scared of. What do you reckon that is? Something flying here that they're sort of flinching away from. Weird. I wonder what that is. That's really interesting. Strange. Let me zoom out a little bit. We get that back on the go. So he heads up the stairs. There's a griffin on the wall there. Yeah, I've got the video from them. It's just that I'm doing it on my video editing software, so I can go through frame by frame. So the quality is just not as great. I mean, we'll give it a go. I'll tell you what, we'll give it a go. We'll go on to the back onto the actual video and just see if I can pause it. The problem is I can't zoom. That's the only issue, is I can't really zoom on that. So, but I will have a look at that before we finish the stream and see if I can get some decent stuff before we end the stream. So. Okay, so we've now got this Morgana-like character and then the Merlin-like character at the far end. So Morgana's here in the middle behind our character, then over there it looks like a Merlin character. So there's more hints at Morgana and Merlin. Even more, which is crazy. If they've got nothing to do with the game, it's just going to be mind-boggling to me. So there's the most hated student because she plays a game and wins, which is just not good for her. Skip through this conversation. And then we go into Defense Against the Dark Arts. I think there was something in here I wanted to have a look at. Oh, it was the board, wasn't it? Yeah, we can't really get much from that, unfortunately. So we wander over here and have a little sip of tea, because we're British, of course. What is that? It looks like some sort of giant head. There's going to be so many secrets in this game. It is just going to be fantastic. There's that window. And there's the butterfly that moves as we walk closer. That's just really great attention to detail. There's that statue again. Really intrigued by that statue. Like, really intrigued. It just seems to be everywhere. And I just initially I thought it was murder. I thought it was Slytherin. I mean, it's got to be Slytherin, right? It's the same statue. It's definitely the same statue. He's just got a star this time rather than a skull. It's weird. Very weird. So, somewhere around here. Oh, wait, that corridor there. Looked like the same corridor where the statues salute to us. No, maybe it's not. So we have Peeves. Just being an absolute menace. Hey, not a problem. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Anyone here and anyone watching later, I do appreciate it. So we got Peeves just being an absolute menace. I love that. I cannot wait to see what interactions we have with him as we go. Then we go into the combat section, which again we've kind of broken down, so there isn't much more. I'm going to go back, just quickly have a look at the video again, the actual video, to see if we can just get a better shot of the that doorway. Maybe I see if I can take a screenshot or something of it, and then that'll probably be it for this stream, to be honest. Let's go into Hogwarts Legacy, the official one in 4K. There we go. So where was this? Where was it? It was before the conversations. It was after that, though. I think it was around here. Let's come back over here and let's have a look. Oh, that is not the right page. Let us do that one instead. There we go. Okay, so we have this conversation, I think, first, don't we? And then we go inside. No, we're in Defense Against Dark Arts. I've gone too far, haven't I? There it is, down the bottom of here. This place, honestly, looks so good. This is my favourite area that they've shown off. It looks incredible. That area, oh, it just looks great. So much writing there as well that I want to decipher. Okay, so here it is. There's the question mark again. Okay, so that looks like some sort of Hydra. There's a lot of heads on that, whatever that is. That is a giant spider or an acclamantia, depending on what they want to call it in this game. I'm not sure what that is. That looks like some sort of owl. Or what's the other birds? We saw them in Fantastic Beasts. That might be a graphorn. That's not a dragon, that's a graphorn. And that, didn't really know what that is. I wonder if I can get a magnifier up. Demiguise, Unicorn, Graphorn, Three-headed Serpent. I cannot think of the name of the birds, but that is the bird. That to me looks like a manticore or a fire crab potentially. It might be a Zuwu. Zuwu. That is possibly a dragon, or possibly a phoenix. Giant spider, and then some sort of hydra. A lovely gentleman reading a book. Huh. It's just jumping 5 seconds if I do that. I don't know if you can go frame by frame in YouTube. What does that say? Hair Augusta. Yeah, I don't know if it's letting me go frame by frame, but it's going 5 seconds at a time by the looks of things, so. This dragon on this wall is just absolutely glorious. What a beautiful location, honestly. It is just great. See if we can get Hogsmeade. There's something on the outskirts there. There's like a big house on the outskirts over there. Can't tell which end we're coming in from though. It's not very clear. I mean, that looks like the tall building. There's possibly the 3 broomsticks. So this might be the main entrance with the archway. I think that's going to be the archway there. That is in the bridge you go under and then walk up the main street. And you got the 3 broomsticks ahead of it, and you turn left, and then you're going to have the Hog's Head down this way somewhere. I think. And where's that smoke? There's definitely smoke rising in the background. I'm intrigued as to what this is. Just out on its own, just near Hogsmeade, just not quite close to anything. Man, they look like they're having so much fun. They really do. Look at them. Just flying along, loving life. That's what we'll be doing in February, guys. We will literally be doing this in February. I'm trying to... This is another thing I'm going to be doing in my breakdown. I'm going to be going through very slowly and looking at all the windows and just seeing if we can plot places that we've seen by the windows. That astronomy tower again just looks so cool. It really does look incredible. Okay. Wow. I think we'll call it there. Thank you for turning up and watching and getting involved. I appreciate you all. Albert, thanks for the super chat. I don't expect anything like that, but thank you so much. I appreciate you all coming and watching. I apologise that I've been gone for a little while. Real life got very hectic. Everything went as wrong as you could probably imagine it going in my real job. So been trying to sort that out and been working lots and lots, and not really had much energy and time to do like this basically. So I've got a video that's half made, which is a breakdown of all of the characters that we are looking at potentially being in the game and confirmed in the game. So any character that is alive at the time of this game will be in that list. So it's a potential of any character that we might see. Captain Robert, I apologise. It is literally the end. But thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to be back. I really am. But oh my god, that's amazing. The fake comment is so good. I look forward to it in every single video that comes out. So I don't actually know if it's the same person, but I hope it is, because that's just great. I absolutely love it. I look forward to it every single video, just telling me my video is fake. But I love that. But yes. Anyway, I got massively distracted there. So yeah, I've unfortunately just not really had the time to do it. But I'll be doing a full breakdown of this, which should be out either. I really don't think I'll get it out Sunday, but it should be out early next week with a full breakdown. I will be releasing the video of all of the characters, and I will also be doing all of the locations that have been confirmed, or could potentially be in the game, as well. So there's a couple of good videos coming up. I've also got an actual Harry Potter theory coming out, which I haven't done for a very long time because the game sort of has been taking priority. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, hopefully we should be back with regular live streams and regular videos very, very soon. But I've got a month of chaos in my current job, before I move to another one. The hours aren't much better or anything like that, but it's just not going to be as hectic in the future. So hopefully I should be able to get back to a regular schedule ahead of the release. This trailer has been incredible. I am buzzing by what we've seen. Everything the dev team does is just gold. But yeah, I appreciate you all. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping by, even if it is only for a brief moment. Captain Robert, thank you for stopping by towards the end. I apologise. It's the end and I haven't had a chance to interact with you. And Burnout, sorry that I'm so fake, and I will try not to be, but thanks for stopping by. Bro, I'm using the same headset you have it on. I don't even know. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I like it. It's my one that works best. But yeah, thanks Burnout, and thanks everyone, and Niska, thank you. Garçon, again, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Who else have we got? Who else has been in here? Oh my god, I've still got the magnifier on. How do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of my magnifier? I don't want this on anymore. Oh my god, how do I get rid of it? Oh, it's over there. Go away, please. Thank you. Marvellous. Who else have we got in here? Love Mate, thanks for stopping by. Feathers, as always, thanks for having a chat. Jump into Toadstool, thank you again for dropping by. I appreciate you all, I really do. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, and thanks for your support, as always, and thanks for sticking around on the channel while I've been a little bit absent. But that is it for this stream. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. But until then, mischief managed.